Hey, what's up, guys? It's Miles here. The best way to build your wealth is using other people's money, also called debt. Using other people's money really gives us many advantages to build our wealth. Watching this whole video about debt, I promise you that this content will benefit you big time. Just watch this whole video. Make sure to leave a like so I can know that you're actually curious about the content. I ask you to do it, smashing the like button under this video. Even if you aren't curious, just leave a like. Before I'm going to dive into the topic, to understand more about debt, it's crucial to understand the difference between good debt and bad debt. Many people often receive the misleading information about debt. Once you understand the difference, it will help you to build your wealth by 3 or 4 times up. It's possible. I'm sure that many of you and other people watch Dave Ramsey's videos lecturing and emphasizing that debt is bad. Knowingly, his personal finance advice is still good, but I hate to say that all of his advice is great for people with a poor mindset. That's not what I focus on for this video. I focus on people like you with a wealthy mindset that are ready to build wealth, yet you are curious how debt can actually give us many benefits. It's what this video is about, and I believe it's very typical when sometimes we got misleading information about debt from our parents or school teachers preaching that all debt is bad. I would say, yes, I agree with them. It's important to pay off all of our debts before due date and avoid carrying the balance. But using good debt, specifically good debt, can help you to build wealth. Now, let me explain what good debt is. When you use other people's money and invest or buy it into something that will make money work for you. You might be like, how does it work? Money working for you means you don't work to make money. Maybe you have heard the term passive investor before. It is technically when I invest and sit on my office chair here at home, like me sitting here right now. It's the idea of being a passive investor. I invest and do nothing while making money itself works for me. Let me give an example of it. It can be real estate, stocks, dividends, where money can work for me. There are also other types of passive incomes. Again, you can just sit at home and let money work for you. That's what good debt really means. Now, bad debt means you borrowing money and investing into something you have to continually work for it. Let's say if you buy a car. Many of you are probably excited about buying a new car. Actually, most cars are considered bad debt because of no tax benefits, value going down, and money not working for you. When you buy the new car, maybe it costs you $30,000, and then you end up having to go to a job and pay for the car. That's obviously the bad debt, and it's not helping you to grow wealth at all. There is a controversial whether a college loan is the good or bad debt. Actually, it can be either both. Let's say you borrow money for a 4-year college, graduate college, medical school, or whatever you name it. Anyway, you borrow the money and then find a job afterward to pay off the debt. It's probably good, but still, I disagree with this one because the interest rate for it can be quite high, plus compound interest. So, therefore, you pay more in interest than earnest money from a job. It can take a long time to pay off the debt. The main point is to understand the difference of good debt and bad debt. If you borrow other people's money and choose to invest into any asset where it can make money work for you, you can make greater profit from debt. Keep in mind, good debt also gives you many tax advantages like depreciation. When you buy a real estate property and hold it, you make money off by renting it out. The value is going up too. At the same time, when the property has worn or torn up for years, like 20 or 30 years, the property would depreciate and can be used to write off your tax bill. As you can see, buying a property, the value goes down. Earning money from rent, how amazing that money can actually work for you. When you invest into a property, You might want to flip the property or whatever you want to do with the property, or you can invest into a business through a loan. Either one is considered a capital improvement that gives you many tax benefits that can also save your tax bill. Let's say if you want to buy an old house and flip it, all of the expenses from flipping the house are tax written off. So, technically, you owe probably nothing after flipping the house. After you sell the flipping house and make a profit from it, you would need to pay tax on the profit. But actually, you can write off the owed tax from the profit because you had spent a capital improvement on the house. In the end, you technically owe nothing, and paying interest from a business or property loan like mortgage is also tax deductible. Not just a business loan, credit line, too. When you pay a thing through a business credit card and pay the interest, it's tax deductible. Debt can give you tons of benefits if it's being used properly, like as I explained, good and bad debt. While you have good debt working money for you, let's say you borrow money from a bank for your business. You borrowed $200,000 and invest it into the business, plus you have to pay 3% interest. It'll be $6,000 annually, as you're paying $6,000 for interest, and your business somehow dramatically increases 50% sales. That means you'll be getting another $100,000. You get $300,000 in total. As you can see, you pay $6,000 for interest, and you got another $100,000 from sales. Calculating all together, you keep $94,000 in profit from the business loan afterward. That's why you have to think about debt. And yes, you have to pay it back. But if you choose to use it to invest in an asset, the value goes up, earning a passive income like a dividend or monthly income from it. And then it can be a great choice because they work for you while you do nothing. If your return is greater or higher than the interest rate, then I say it's a very good opportunity to take debt and use it to invest in any type of assets. You got to know what ratio your return and debt are. Guys, I guess that'll be all for this video. Now you understand the concept of debt, as there are good debt and bad debt. Using good debt, you're all good. And I truly appreciate your time watching this video. That means a lot to me. I wish I could give you something special. Instead, you want to leave a comment sharing your thoughts or feedback under this video, and I promise that I will reply back instantly. And also, leave a like, comment, and subscribe to this channel for the YouTube algorithm to recognize the engagements. So then, they can know that my content is good and will recommend it to other people who want to understand more about debt. See you all next time soon.